Hi Virgo, how are you guys? Thank you for joining me. Today, your friend and messenger Kay, I'm here to give you this week's reading. Let's see what's coming up. Without further ado, we'll call in the divine. Divine, for Virgo, please, what messages do we have for the coming week? Let's go in with your angel messages. Virgo, how are you? I hope you're all keeping well. Right. Mind, body, and spirit. Let's go in and have a look. One card, please, divine. What does Virgo need to know for their greatest and highest good? There you go, Virgo. Oh, we've got Archangel Michael. We've got the number 6 and the colour blue. Wise, honest, trustworthy, and observant. That's you all over, isn't it, Virgo? The wise one, the hermit, right? Okay, so I'm seeing you here. Gaining knowledge. See how bright that is in that book. See how that's coming out. This is like creating an epiphany moment. This week, you're on a learning journey. You're going to be learning something that is going to affect you and benefit you for time to come, like for a long, long time. I don't know what it is that you're studying. There's all kinds of topics going on here, but I feel like you're learning something where people are going to be coming to you for advice. So I don't know if this is in the spiritual sense, if you're taking up some kind of spiritual venture, or if this is actually some kind of science or maths or something that essentially you're going to be teaching others, if that makes sense. But this is high priority for this week, this learning something new, something that is going to illuminate your life, okay? Illuminate your path. Let's go in with your sacred symbol for this week. For Virgo, divine, what symbols do we have? Let me know if the colour blue or the name Michael is of any relevance at all. Let me know in the comments. Thank you. Just the one card, please. Okay. We have Focus, card number 24. That can also, you've got the double sixes, Virgo. Let's see how this goes, because you're getting 2 number 6s, right? So let me know if the number 6 is relevant to you. Focus. It says, you have been feeling scattered. Now is the time to hone in on your desires. Time to be direct and very clear with your intentions. Watch your thoughts, because you are drawing into your life what you are focusing on. Meditate on this card when you want clarity and directness in thought and speech. So is this studying been your main focus? Is this what we're focusing on? Virgo, just be mindful. I know you guys like to take time out and spend time getting to know yourself and whatever. Just please do try to this week refrain from focusing on the negative, right? If anything negative has happened, if there have been delays, or if there have been anything of the sort, that's not what we're going to focus on this week. What you're going to focus on is this illuminated knowledge that is coming your way. This what you're studying, okay? I want you to focus on that this week. Let's have a look. This is the 22 Archangels Oracle deck. Let's see What is coming in for Virgo? Who is, of the archangels, who is making themselves available for the greatest and highest good of Virgo? Let me know if bow and arrow has any significance. I don't know if you've got any Sagittarius coming in. That's just flown out. Let me do that again. Right. That one is yours, Virgo. Daniel, Archangel Daniel. Again, we're getting a lot of blue, right? Okay. So, Daniel, divine discernment. Trust in the messages within. They are divinely guided. So this is telling you to focus on your gut feeling. When you are having time alone, when you're studying and whatever, go with your gut feeling. It's going to lead you to the right direction. And if you need to focus on, you become a little bit sort of misguided, or you become a little bit like, is this the right way? Call on Archangel Daniel, right? And this angel, it will guide you to the right path. Okay, so if you do if you do meditations, okay, if you do your affirmations or whatever, try to connect. If you want to know the answer or you want to find your way, call on Archangel Daniel this week. Right, Virgo, let's go in and have a look at your angel numbers. So these angel numbers are your signs and synchronicities, and they let you know that you are in the right place at the right time, and you might see them in the strangest places, like on your washing machine, or on your oven, wherever. Look, you have 2121, where the keywords you're getting is prosperity, harmony, journey, waiting, discipline, exaggeration, and Virgo, the opposite sex. Okay. Where are we going with 2121? That day you're waiting for will come. Maintain discipline. You are getting closer to your end goal. There's no need to overextend yourself. Guard your energy to remain focused. Wow. Okay, thank you for the confirmation. It will pay off. It's a climb. It's not an elevator ride. Trust in you. Okay, so there's no need to overextend yourself. Whatever it is that you're doing here, whatever you're studying in, you don't need to do it all day, every day. You need to make time for those breaks. Make sure you're drinking your water. Make sure that you're looking after your inner self as well. Okay, the knowledge is one thing, but this has to be taken seriously. You need to remain hydrated. You need to have regular breaks. And especially when we're looking at those things on our phones and on our computers, we forget to blink, don't we? You come away with dry. I always say I've got spicy eyes, where they're just feeling so dry and irritable. You need to take your mind away from it for 5 minutes, yeah? And then come back to it with fresher eyes. So it's saying slow and steady, right? You don't need to overextend yourself. It will all come in time. Virgo, let's go in with your tarot. Let's see. What does the divine have in guidance for Virgo for their greatest and highest good for the coming week? What should they focus on? Mind, body, and soul for Virgo. So please could we have 4 cards, one for the past, one for the present, and one for the future. So you have the Queen of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups, you have the moon. And you have the Knight of Pentacles over here. What is this about? Let yourself be unchained from self-imposed restrictions. Okay, Virgo, this is speaking to you again about that maintaining your discipline, right? So you may think that working on something for 12 hours a day without a rest, without a lunch break, without a bit of fresh air, that it will get the job done and you'll finish quicker. No, this is a self-imposed restriction that you need to let go of. Okay, you need to take some time to chill this week. Okay, this is your message loud and clear for this week. If there is one thing you need to focus on, is maintaining your inner peace, right? Resting up. Look, it's there for you in the cards, okay? So take that note seriously, and make sure that you're hydrated, fed and watered, and everything else that comes along with that. You need to take a break, Virgo. Loud and clear. Right, what are we looking at? The Queen of Pentacles. This is in the past energy. So this is a very lucrative venture that you were investing in. Let's have a look. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here for Virgo? Divine, please could I have 2 cards to clarify each card, please? For Virgo. Virgo, you've got a bonus message. Hey, look at your bonus message. You've got the 10 of Pentacles. This seed that you've grown in the past, it's about to skyrocket. Yeah, with that 10 of Pentacles right there. Something that you're working on is, it's not just going to bring in the money. It's going to bring in the big bucks. Okay. You'll start to see the ball rolling this week. But let's see. With the correct cards, please, Divine. Could I please have 2 clarifiers for why the Queen of Pentacles is here? There we go. We're going round and round in circles, Virgo. Rest up. This venture, this seed that you planted over here, yeah? This path that you were on, in the past, you've had stress and anxiety about this, about how well it's doing, and it's become your main focus. So I see you there in the past, waking up at night thinking, oh, let me just check the stats. Let me just check the money. Let me just check, see if everything's okay, right? But know that this week you've got the Lovers card here coming up. So if your focus this week is not so much on your finances and your money, yeah, okay, this is a general read for all of Virgo, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. Whether it's love or money, right, you've got the Gemini card coming up. Gemini people may be relevant, or it might be your own sun, moon or rising card. And there's the Ace of Swords. So there is some kind of truth that is coming about. This card here, the Lovers card, this is about union. This is about a happy union. So if you're asking about your relationships, then yes, it could have caused you stress in the past, but things are getting better. They're on the up, okay? Because here we see Adam and Eve, and it's the Garden of Eden, right? That it depicts in the card. But some type of truth is to be revealed to you, and that truth is going to take the pressure and anxiety off from the past. Yeah, see this person, poor person, can't even sleep properly. They've got so much going on in their heads. But this truth will release you from that anxiety. We've got the Ace of Cups now coming in. An offer of love or an offer that you would love to hear. So, again, you've got the Ten of Cups and you've got the Tower moment. Okay, take this as you may know like a lot about tarot or whatever, and you have that dreaded Tower moment. But actually, your Tower moment that's coming up here is talking about some sudden thing happening this week that you weren't expecting. Yeah? Some blessing in disguise is coming in that changes your path, changes your mind, right? And it enriches you. It makes you stop thinking about whatever it is that was giving you the sleepless nights. You're getting that information that you needed to hear, that support that you needed to hear to have your Ten of Cups and you're happy ever after. You've got your Ten of Cups here and you've got your Ten of Pentacles over here at the bottom of the other deck, right? So I can see from now, from this week coming, little sudden bits of information or experiences or whatever this is coming in very, very quickly, very, very suddenly. And the change that you will see from the sleepless nights to getting that rest that we were talking about over here with your Four of Swords, that rest that you need is coming. It's on its way. This information is going to come in very quickly and it's going to put your mind to rest. What is this revelation then? They want to talk to you about it. So let's see what the moon is. Okay. Three of Cups, the Magician, and the Page of Swords. Virgo, you're in a very, very fortunate position right now, right? You need to divert your focus off of the negativity, yeah? This sounds really silly, but it's like you don't need to work so hard. You need to focus on that end goal and focus on that happiness. It will happen, it will come. Don't overdo it. Okay, what I'm hearing is work smart, not hard, right? You may have heard it. That message is coming out for you. There's a cause for celebration coming in, and what you're doing is you're wasting the now on worrying about things that are not going to happen, right? You're looking at every possible scenario, every possible outcome, and coming up with stress and anxiety, right? You're not doing yourself any favors, and your universe, your spirit team, your guides are telling you, look, as above, so below, a wish fulfillment, something that you have manifested, something that you have invested time in is coming in for you, okay? Something's going to be revealed to you this week that is going to definitely put your mind at rest. But once your mind is at rest, that you're on the right path and you've learnt what you needed to learn, and things start to perk up this week, you still need to take some time out to socialize, right? We have to come out of that Virgo hermit energy. You can allow yourself to have that good time because it's all under control. The universe has got you, right? They've got you. It's happening in the background, and you've got these auspicious cards here, which auspician is, they're good for you, great for you, something that will raise your vibrations, something that is for your greatest and highest good. It's coming in now, Virgo. Stop worrying about this whole scenario, because if you're worried about where it's going to end, at the highest possible level, okay? So we have what you don't see coming. The money is coming in, right? With the Knight of Pentacles. The money is coming in, but in and amongst what you're not seeing happening is within your own mind and within your own spirit. This Emperor energy in reverse. Don't ignore it. Yeah. If you need to take that time out, yeah, don't ignore it, because what's going to happen is you're going to stop that transformation from happening because your focus is on what if this goes wrong, right? And what happens is when we focus on the negative, we inadvertently we make that wrong happen. Right? So positive thinking, let go of it. You need your breaks. You need to take your time off. You need to clear your mind, clear your head, right? Don't ignore these feelings that you're getting. If you're getting slight niggles, like your shoulders hurting, or don't ignore these. Go out and do something about it. And what are you going to do? You need to go out and start celebrating. Forget about the future. The universe has got you. You heard it here first. The universe has got your back, right? You're okay. You're going to be okay. What you do need to focus on is your inner happiness. You need to get out a little bit more and live in the now. Yeah? So just for today, go for that coffee. Go for that whatever makes you happy. Go to the gym. Maybe you haven't been to the gym for a while. That releases serotonin levels. It makes you feel happy, right? Whatever it is that makes you feel happy, listening to that music or whatever. Don't worry, the work will get done, and it will get done when it's meant to be. Yep, with divine timing. But right now, the universe is shouting out to you. You need to take some rest. You need to take some time off from whatever you're super, super, super focused on. Yes, it's illuminating. Yes, that knowledge is great. And yes, it's going to do really great. You're going to have a lot of fun doing this, and you're going to make a lot of money from it. But for this week, the focus is on your health. Virgo. Right. Enough telling you off. What advice do our fairy friends have for Virgo? Do you know what? I don't know. I haven't looked, right? But I bet you any money they say to you, sit still for 5 minutes and close your eyes. Okay. Let go of perfection. Oh, that's the hardest thing ever for Virgo. Let go of perfection. It's good enough, and so are you. There's your message there for you again and again. Whatever you're working on, it's good enough. Putting in extra 10 hours is not going to make it any better. It's fine as it is, and so are you, Virgo. Right. There you go. There's the fun bit. Express your creativity in a way that is fun. How are you going to have fun? Not by continuing to work and work and work. You need to relax this week, right? Take your foot off the pedal. This just for this week. I'm not saying forever. Virgo, I hear you. I know your social meter is very small, and you need time out for yourself and whatever. But when you are working on yourself, stop working. Focus on your inner self. Okay. So this says, achieve greatness through surrender. Surrender with joy. Let it go. It's perfect. And so are you, Virgo. Everything is going to be fine, my friend. You're not going to be penalised for having 5-10 minutes or a day or two to yourself, okay? To have fun. Heart of the matter. Align life's pathway through the heart. Do a little bit of those things that make you happy, Virgo. Those are your messages for today. Just for you, I'm going to go in and do a Moonology card as well, just before we go. So, Virgo, do you know where you're at for this week? Right, exactly. You're going to put your feet up. You're going to rest. And then you're going to put your dancing shoes on and you're going to go out for a night out and have fun. Try it. I know what you guys are like. You're hard workers. I'm not knocking it. I honestly am not. But sometimes a little bit is just good enough, right? Okay. So, full moon in Virgo. We are talking about you. Take inspired action. And we've got new moon in Capricorn. Step up and lead. In fact, show others the way, right? Take them out with you. Go out for a break. Have some fun. Okay, Virgo, those were your messages for today. Please take what resonates, bin what doesn't. Also, if there is anything that I can do for you, you can email me tarottimewithk@gmail.com. Or leave me a message. Let me know how this resonates. But hear your message. I'm going to tell you one more time. Loud and clear, this week is about having fun and having a break. All right? Okay, Virgo, stay safe and I will speak to you again soon. Bye.